Good day, everybody. Today is an awesome day. Got something to show you. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I've got an M-08 concept here today. I'm super excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, if you don't know what this is, which you probably do know what it is, but if you don't, just in case, this is a Tamiya mini chassis. Here is a Tamiya mini front wheel drive chassis. This is the M-05. Front mid-mounted motor, front drive. This one is rear mid-mount motor, rear drive. But this is more special in my opinion than just any M chassis. The M-08, the M-07, the TA-04 Mini, TA-04 M4 it's called, those three chassis are very special because they were race bred and engineered for racing specifically. And you'll notice that with a lot of the features it has, and we'll get into that very soon too, because this is going to be a detailed unboxing. I'm super excited about this. I haven't even read the box yet. I don't know if this is going to be boring for some people, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and read the box and really enjoy this thing. This is, yeah, this is so cool. This is not your typical Tamiya kit. I like it. I like Tamiya's higher end race bred kits a lot. I have a huge spot in my heart for them. I'm a racer at heart. Basher by nature, but racer at heart. All right, so let's get started. Let's see, so it is a ready to assemble electric powered RC chassis kit. Superior rear traction and powerful drive. So when they say that, I took a look over here and I paused and I'm looking here and I'm like, okay, let's have a look. You kind of see a lot of gearing going on here, but Tamiya's gearing is always silky smooth. You don't have to worry about that. And I noticed over here, they've got some details showing you the engineering that they put into to aid in the rear traction. So they've looked at the way the motor rotates and the way the torque is applied against the chassis when the motor starts or runs. So that they've effectively created a, I don't know what they're called, but I know drag race cars have them, but when they accelerate, the rear end suspension actually pushes down into the ground as opposed to absorbing into the car. And that's essentially what this is doing here in the rear chassis. That's really neat. All right, long suspension arms. Okay, that's cool. High perform. Okay, yeah, long suspension arms is cool because most Tamiyas have these tiny arms like this. Not most. A lot of Tamiyas have these tiny arms like this, which and then they've got the knuckle or the steering hub extending into the wheel, which isn't always great for the best suspension geometry setups. High performance CVA oil dampers, nothing new to us, to most people. Front rear frame sections. I think what they mean by that, I did read an article from RC Racer a while back, and he was mentioning that you build the front and rear end separately, and then the adjustment is right in the middle. So once you've built the front and the rear, it's up to you at the end to change the adjustment. Whereas if you've ever seen other mini chassis, you're usually already setting up the wheelbase within the build. And it's not something easily adjust. You know what, it is pretty easy, but not as easy as this, it seems. Full ball bearings. A lot of people will be happy to know it comes with full ball bearings. Oh cool, it comes with universals? I didn't know it comes with universals. Oil-filled gear differential. So that is really crucial to a lot of people these days. I am not super used to gear differentials in on-road. I always ran ball differentials, and gear differentials were only in my 8 scale monsters. So what that means to me is this will be fun, but I have read that this is an incredible differential. Oil-filled means a lot more consistency, less chances of loosening, backing out, melting balls, melting gears, or what do you call that? Diff gear. Anyway, look at that. So I really like reading these because each box, if you've noticed, is a little bit different. Example, the TA-03 RS that I read it on my own actually, and it says on there specifically that it's meant for technical tracks. which makes total sense because if you've seen my T03 RS on carpet track video, it turns really tight, it turns a lot, and it really rolls into those turns. It turns a lot. Just watch the video if you haven't and if you're interested. But it really turns. So that makes sense that they created that. So I like to read this section here because it gives you an idea of what the engineers and what the designers had in mind when creating this. So let's have a see. Can I read this upside down? This assembly kit creates the M-08 concept high-performance RC chassis, which employs a midship motor, rear-wheel drive layout for superior rear traction, plus a main frame split into front and rear sections that allow 3 different wheelbases. Smooth 4-wheel independent suspension, wishbone suspension utilizes CVA oil dampers and M-07 concept long suspension arms for a ground-hugging drive. And front caster with pairing of 0-degree suspension mount and 2-degree hub carrier. Okay, so what does this mean? Front caster. Okay, so front caster, that means the wheels are at an angle tilted backwards towards the back of the car. Essentially, when you turn the car, it lifts the front of the car. It's hard to drive those cars without power steering, but this is an electric servo doing this, so that's no problem. It does help with steering. Pairing of 0-degree suspension mount. A 0-degree suspension mount? What does that mean? And 2-degree hub carrier. Oh, the suspension is not castered. The hub is actually castered by 2 degrees. That's cool. So as opposed to the arm being kicked up like a buggy, the arm's flat like a touring car, but the actual knuckle itself is at an angle. An oil-filled gear differential provides smooth drive, while motor and gearbox are positioned to ensure powerful drive under acceleration. Super cool. So excited. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, it tells you some items. Oh, look, it tells you it comes the universal shafts here. And a high torque servo saver. All right, so I don't have to use mine. Excellent. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let's get into this. Sorry for taking so long, but this is really just a documentation for all of us. Okay, how's this open? Well, that thing comes out, a little card. Keep that inside there. Oh, another card. This thing's covered in cards. These are nice artwork pieces. I like it. How's the box open? Oh, cool. It opens like the special boxes with the carrying case built in. Like all the R versions. Ooh. That's it. Oh, that's underwhelming, guys. Come on, Tamiya. Such a cool race kit. This is what I get. I mean, I'm still very happy. I'm not complaining. I just thought there'd be, you know. Let's put this in here. Let's try that again. Ready? Woo, yeah. Look at the awesome artwork Tamiya put in here. Ooh. Okay, special plastic. Special plastic alert. I'm excited for special plastic alert. Ooh, nice plastic. Not that shiny ABS, which is nothing wrong with the shiny ABS, but you know what I'm trying to say. Look at that. A lot of support parts. We don't have a picture here. I'll throw a picture up on the screen, but a lot of support parts, as you see, a lot of poles and things like that. Support arms and brackets. This is cool. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I really like looking at the pieces because they give me an insight to what the mold designers had to do. You know, they have to take the design and balance it with the design team in how to produce these parts as well. Those are just knuckles and arms, nothing special, so I threw them aside. Parts bag, bearings, blue bits, I call them crack bits. Blue bits, more crack bits. Actually, that's not a crack bit, that's big. Look at this skinny little chassis. Oh, 2 pieces. Oh, I'm so excited. This looks like a very small kit, but there are a lot of pieces. Here we go. All kinds of support bars all over the place, and the posts. Oh no, that's not that much. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm so excited. What can I tell you guys about this? I'm just too excited to even give you information about it. Oh, let's talk about why it's special, people. Okay. I'll use photos I find from the internet and edit them in. But it's special because on the arms, you get droop screw settings. That's first thing that I'm super loving. I like having droop settings. Droop is how much your car raises when you lift it. So it's got droop settings, which I like. And everything else is fully adjustable. And also, I love rear-wheel drive. So I really wanted to try what this rear-wheel drive could do. And it's also designed for racing, like I said, which is why I'm so excited for this. I've got a lot of winter months ahead of me. And I would like a current chassis that's not $1,000 to be able to race at a higher level with some of the guys at the track. And I don't really want to run my older high-end vehicles because parts just aren't easily available for them anymore. And that's my story. So I guess this really wasn't really a detailed unboxing. There's not much detail to show you. I gotta build it. So I guess I'll build it. That'll be another video. Take it easy, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments so I can answer them in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.